Join me for a 36-hour adventure in Rio de Janeiro. I decided to explore this beautiful state in Brazil before my short cruise on board MSC Orchestra. I arrived in Rio after a 7.5 hour overnight flight from Miami with only a bit of jet lag. Once I cleared customs and immigration, the first stop was to grab coffee, and boy, was that caramel rim delicious. Next, I grabbed an Uber, which are super cheap in Rio, and I was off to my Airbnb. I decided to stay at an Airbnb instead of a hotel because honestly, the reviews from many of the hotels within the popular area of Copacabana and Ipanema were less than desirable. My Airbnb was right in between both locations, clean, safe, less than the cost of a hotel, and just a 5-minute walk to the beach. Once I got settled, I was off to explore beautiful Ipanema Beach. This area was so beautiful and lively, and a perfect spot to hang out, shop with the locals, and just enjoy the amazing views. Next, I grabbed a bite of street food from this popular venue that had a line around the corner. I wasn't able to grab a spot at the counter, so I just found a stoop to sit on and enjoyed this delicious sandwich. On my way back to my apartment, I stopped by the grocery store to grab some bottled water, fruit, and nuts, and I was off to bed to get ready for my next adventure the following day, a 10-hour tour through Rio. The day started at the Instagram-worthy and popular Celarone Steps. The Celarone Steps are gorgeous, but it was quite busy there. Be sure to wear sneakers or comfortable shoes as the steps can be uneven and dangerous there. Next, I enjoyed some samples of Brazilian rum and then picked up some souvenirs from the local vendors. Next, we were off to visit the beautiful Metropolitan Cathedral of St. Sebastian. Here you can check out the statue of homeless Jesus, which pays homage to the over 20,000 homeless people in Rio, get a glimpse of the replica of Christ the Redeemer statue, and visit an underground museum with historic artifacts. After a bite of lunch at a Brazilian barbecue restaurant, which had a delicious buffet, we made our way up the 2,300-foot Corvocado Mountain. You can go up the mountain 3 different ways: by train, which takes about 20 minutes, by approved tour buses, or by taking a 2.5-hour hike. Once at the visitor center, I hopped in a Sprinter van to get to the very top of the mountain to see one of the 7 wonders of the world. While it was nice to experience Christ the Redeemer in person, I must say that it was a little bit smaller than I expected, but I was still nervous standing beside its great height while catching panoramic views of Rio. It was very crowded and super hot, so plan your visit accordingly. As if I didn't have enough of the high altitude for the day, we were off to check out the popular Sugarloaf Mountain, where I took 2 cable cars to the very top for more amazing views, shopping, and food samples. This tour went longer than I expected, and so after leaving Sugarloaf Mountain, I went back to my apartment, freshened up, and was off for a night of Brazilian music and culture during a dinner and show at the Roxy Theater. You can check out my full experience over on our YouTube channel.